Well, for those of you that were playing around with me when I was finishing up little kits of the egg cartons, they're done. I made three little small journals. Some of you may have seen the kits. They went very quickly. And some of you may have watched me make little journals. So I ended up with three, and I'll show those to you real quickly. This is that um, feed sack, a giant one that kind of sort of inspired me. It's humongous. Um, Here are the covers. For those of you that don't know what we're talking about, I sent out some kits, and all the kit was inside of these little egg cartons, and it was all like chicken farm type inspiration. And so we went ahead and decorated them and made our little journals together. So here is the cover to the first one, and I decoupaged the cover, and then I put a little bit of chicken wire on there and a little bit of fabric. Now, those that are going to purchase these, basically, you are getting a kind of the kit that originated for me, making these with a few other little things in there and pieces of fabric. I'm not going to show everything because I think half the part is getting it, so watching all the stuff unfold when you open it up. But all kinds of fabrics, a little bit of fibers, some more little pieces to decoupage with, and some printouts of some chickens and some roosters, and then some of that deli paper, a little bit of lace, a little bit of paper, some um, buttons, little strips of cantha, a little bit of lace, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, some antique pins, and that's just all that fun stuff. So that's going to come along with your journal. Now obviously there is enough here for you to make your own journal. If you're into slow stitching, there's plenty to do with that. If you want to make some kind of a snippet roll, there's more than enough doodads to do that with, or like I said, just make another journal. So let's put that right there. And here is journal number one. These were made just out of cardboard, and then I tried to have the illusion that it was rusty, right? Let me get a ruler, because these are small. Because if you were to empty all that, it could fit in the lid. That was sort of how I figured it out. They're 3.5. This one is anyway, by 5. Okay. And oh, and I did have a couple of stamps that had some chickens and roosters. So I stamped a few of those so that you can decorate and play with them, put fabric on them, draw on them, collage, whatever you do, whatever you do. And the paper again in here is the paper that was in the kit in this particular in journal number one. It was all the stuff that was in the kit, the different pieces of fabric and some of the lace, and you can see. Oh, and then of course you have to have one of those in there. Isn't that cute? And so it's all ready for you to make it your own and to decorate it. It's got some fabric in there. And so all this stuff here is more than enough to decorate and make another journal. So this one is journal number one. Let me put it back in the bag and put it with the right box, because you know how easily I get confused. I don't want you getting journal number one with box number 4, right? Oh, there is no box number 4. All right. So that's number one. And this one is number 2. Mr. Rooster on the cover of this one. Same way of decorating. Same basics. Oops, this is number 3. Oh, see? Okay, this is number 3. I'm not going to edit. This is number 3. And again, has fabrics and printouts and papers and all the fun stuff. all the fun stuff here. Excuse me. Now let's see if this is journal number 3. It is. Okay. This one was made the way it was put together is a little bit different, but it's still the cardboard, still the rest effect, and still the chicken theme. This one's almost 4 inches by almost 5. Now, this fabric here comes from this feed sack because this was some kind of feed for laying hens. So I just went with the flow. Again, I did some of the cards and stamped those. Now, this one's a little different, the way that it's put together. This has a hinge. The first one had 2 signatures. These are all hinged together. If you were there when I was putting it together, you saw me do it, and we put different pieces of fabric, and little Tim Holtz people are here and there, and more pieces of fabric. And I envision whoever gets this will probably want to do a little bit of stitching on all these little pages that has the fabric, but that's just my vision. And again, it's got all the pages for you to use your goodies. Some pieces of fabric. Some more Timmy people. She's dancing. She looks like she's in the circus with her llama. Whoops. And another one of those little file folders. Mini file folders. So there's plenty of pages. And then this mister. This is my hand. Leave my hand alone. Look at him all sassy. Okay. So that one is number 3. Just to confuse you a little bit more. So let's put it over here in the 3rd position. Number 2. These guys look serious. Again, you've got all the fabrics to play with, papers, printouts, yummy stuff. And this one, it's 4 by 5. Again, it has the fabrics, and then has little Timmy people, and she's sitting on top of the hen. Oh, and he's here on top of the cow. Mr. Moo Boy. And again, same cards. Same. Same. Rusty. Aw. He's got a friend with Mr. Pig. Babe. I got you, babe. There you go. That's number 2 with all the goodies. All right, so these are going to be in the shop. These were so much fun to make. I have more goodies. I think, if people like them, maybe I'll make a couple of more, because they were actually a lot of fun to make. Alrighty. 1, 2, 3. You know how it goes. I've had them too long. And I know you have a new coop just waiting to house these up.